Alright, so I seen a tweet the other day saying this. Nobody else is gonna say it, so I will. The Kings might have traded the wrong PG. And under it was a picture of Tyrese Haliburton from my boy Kenny Beecham saying the last 2 games, Tyrese Haliburton has had 58 points and 32 assists with 0 turnovers. Now, I love talking about basketball. I'm a freaking Sacramento Kings historian. Let's dive into the De'Aaron Fox versus Tyrese Haliburton debate. Okay, so Tyrese Haliburton was drafted in 2020. The city was pretty excited. There's actually a lot of mixed emotions because of his jump shot. The way his jump shot looked at people scared and skeptical about the way he played. But if you watch the way he played in college, you would see, okay, this dude can play. So when Tyrese Haliburton was drafted, he was playing with De'Aaron Fox, who was in his 3rd year. The stats were, in De'Aaron Fox's 3rd year, 25 points, 7 assists. In 35 minutes played per game, Tyrese Haliburton was averaging 13 and 5 in 30 minutes played per game. The infamous caught by surprise trade happened in 2021, where we got Demontis Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, and we traded Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson to the Indiana Pacers. I greatly appreciate it if you guys hit the like button for me, you know what I'm saying? Today's like goal is 200 likes. Now, the speculation and the vibe around the city was, why do we trade our future away? Because Tyrese Haliburton went on record to say that he wanted to be a Sacramento King forever, basically. So when we traded him, you know, I thought one of 2 things. I said, man, this is very Sacramento Kings of us. The person we draft that wants to be here, we trade right away. But then I thought about it in this perspective. We also drafted De'Aaron Fox not too long ago, right before we got Tyrese Haliburton. So everybody was so quick to want to give Tyrese Haliburton the keys as the future point guard to our team. And I'm like, wait, hold on now. We can't forget about De'Aaron Fox. He's also a great basketball player.
Don't forget to subscribe.
So what this trade did, in my opinion, was it was pretty much saying, De'Aaron Fox, we trust you with the keys to this team, man. And I think that's what elevated De'Aaron Fox and also what elevated Tyrese Haliburton. I think together they wouldn't be able to have grown and become the superstars that they are becoming today. Giving Tyrese Haliburton his own team was a blessing in disguise for Indiana. Giving De'Aaron Fox his own team, letting him run the show in Sacramento, was also a blessing in disguise for Sacramento. So I believe this is one of the best trades in NBA history that we've ever seen. Both teams won. Yeah, we might have had more wins, you know what I'm saying, last year being 3rd seed, but moving forward, the Indiana Pacers are in great hands and they got an actual good point guard over there that they haven't had in a while. Okay, the 2022 season was a phenomenal season by the Sacramento Kings, man. We were the #1 offense in the NBA. 2 All-NBA players in Demontis Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox was in his 5th year, averaging 25 and 6. He received the first ever clutch award. You knew when the game was on the line, De'Aaron Fox was going to bring it home for us, especially if it was a close game in crunch time. Tyrese Haliburton in his 3rd year during that season averaged 20 and 10. The Indiana Pacers had an underwhelming record. They were below 500, didn't make the playoffs. Now moving on to this year, this is the big debate. Is Tyrese Haliburton or De'Aaron Fox top 5 PGs in the game, and is one better than the other? I actually hate that debate. Why can't we just enjoy greatness from 2 amazing players so far this season? Small sample size though, because De'Aaron Fox has been hurt for a few games, but we saw a lot of Tyrese Haliburton. So Tyrese Haliburton, I believe over a span of 8 to 10 games, is averaging 25 points and 12 assists. De'Aaron Fox is averaging 30 points and 6 assists. Now, when people tend to see stats, they don't look at the whole depth of everything that is entailed with that. One thing important that I want to look at with you guys is the usage rates. That's very important when you're looking at statistical references between players. So De'Aaron Fox's overall usage rate is 31%. His assist usage rate though is what stands out to me. It's only 27%. Demontis Sabonis usage rate, assist-wise, is 35%. Tyrese Haliburton's overall usage rate is 24%, but his assist usage rate is 57%. Meaning, when he is on the floor, 57% of the plays end up with an assist from Tyrese Haliburton, which is actually absolutely insane. So that's why you can see a higher assist per game average, because you have a higher usage rate in the assist column. We run most of our plays actually through Demontis Sabonis if you watch the Sacramento Kings play, which is why he has a higher usage rate in the assist column. But also to add on to that, our team is ran way differently. We have 2 different systems. For the Indiana Pacers, they run a lot of high pick and rolls, a lot of DHOs between Tyrese Haliburton and Miles Turner. With Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron might bring the ball up. Once the ball goes to Sabonis, we get into our down screen action, we get into our DHOs. Everybody becomes a part of the offense, so it's not like we're tailoring it to one specific person, which is why you see De'Aaron Fox on scoring side, because that's kind of what we need him to do. We don't need him to have 10 to 12 assists a game because Demontis Sabonis fills that role with the DHOs. All in all, this season as well, Haliburton is averaging 34 minutes a game, which is exceptional. He's 25 and 12 and 34 minutes is crazy. And De'Aaron Fox, in the span of 5 games, is averaging 36 minutes per game, but averaging 30 and 6 per game, which is insane. So you guys can make your own assumptions and your own opinions based on this. And like I said, everything I'm giving you is based on research and facts and stats. I'm not saying a lot of opinionated stuff, but if I had to give my opinion, 1 minute drill. Right now, I believe that De'Aaron Fox is the top 3 point guard in the league. It's not only the statistical thing that you see with De'Aaron Fox. He plays both sides of the ball. De'Aaron Fox is one of the best defensive guards in the league, period. He can score at the best of them, and he can guard your best player very well. That's what I feel like separates him from the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders and the Tyrese Haliburtons of the world. personally. Shea is an amazing offensive talent, but defensively, sometimes he kind of lacks. Same with Tyrese Haliburton. So I think the defensive side of things is what puts De'Aaron Fox up there with the upper echelon with Steph Curry and Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, etc. Steph Curry isn't the best defender as well, but the way he just dominates the game on offense without even having the ball in his hand, you can't put no one above Steph Curry right now at the #1 point guard position. I will say this though about Tyrese Haliburton. I do believe he's the only NBA player in today's game that will be able to break Scott Skiles' assist record, which was 30. We've seen Russell Westbrook get close with 20 plus, but I feel like in today's game, the way the offense is ran around Tyrese Haliburton will break that record. Whether it will be him or Trae Young, it might be someone we don't even think about who's capable of doing this. It might just be someone out of the blue, but I think Tyrese Haliburton has the best chance with the offense that they run, because if you look at the advanced stats as well, he averages 21, could have been assists per game, however you say it, but it's basically saying the possible assists he could get per game is 21 assists. Based on him passing the ball and his teammate missing shots, they also count that as possible assists. 21 assists possible per game. Absolutely insane. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this debate, who you guys have. Of course, I favor De'Aaron Fox more because he's Sacramento King too, and he's just really phenomenal. He's really great. I did say this, man, once Tyrese Haliburton makes an All-NBA team, which I do think he'll make an All-NBA team this year, the discussion will become more closer than a lot of people think. I think Tyrese Haliburton is having a second team All-NBA caliber season. He could push to the first team All-NBA. It's just really tough because you got guys like Luka Doncic, who's winning right now, and Steph Curry, who's, you know, saying always going to be the favorite to make first team All-NBA. And then you have Shea, the reigning first team All-NBA PG, who did make the playoffs last year, who's also going to make the playoffs this year. So the race for the All-NBA teams right now is just De'Aaron Fox is going to solidify a spot for sure. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going to solidify a spot for sure. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic. And then you have 2 more guard spots that's wide open for anybody. You got to put Tyrese Haliburton in that conversation. Got to have Tyrese Maxey in that conversation. Donovan Mitchell got to be in that conversation. I'm so glad that I'm not on the committee to decide this stuff, because I couldn't imagine trying to pick someone for these 3 teams and we only have 6 spots for guards. I mean, Damian Lillard still, I mean, Trae Young. Oh my gosh, there's so many great guards in the NBA today. Also, watching De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Haliburton play together made me realize, like, just because you have 2 great guards doesn't mean it's always going to work, meaning it's not going to always lead to wins. Once again, I feel like this trade was the best for both teams. Both teams got better. Both players able to prosper and grow way more than they would together. I think we're witnessing 2 amazing talents play at an extremely high level, and it's just an amazing thing to see, man. It's all good with healthy competition. I can't wait to see them 2 match up for years to come, because this is going to be a good duel moving forward when we got the East and West, you know what I'm saying? We play them once or twice a year. So to Tyrese Haliburton, man, the city of Sacramento, we do miss you over here. I wish we could have made things work for sure, because, man, Tyrese Haliburton is that guy. It's just, I don't know if him or De'Aaron would have worked together. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, things of that nature, and we're out of here. Sayonara!